It's my pleasure to welcome the president of SASCOC, Barry Hendricks. Barry, thanks so much for your time. What have you made of the Winter Olympics in Beijing so far?
It has been one of the world's greatest events. We were unable to be there, but looking at the television feed, we can see that this is one of the great events that the country has put together. And we want to commend China for the fantastic spectacle that they've put on.
Barry, how do you encourage Winter Olympic participation in a country that has little to no snow?
The two sports, figure skating as well as ice hockey, it's easy because we have ice rinks. But snow sport is, of course, a problem, so the athletes have to go over. In terms of the snowboarding, the skiing, they have to go over to practice in Europe and in America.
Does SASCOC make provision for these athletes, and what criteria do they need to follow if they express an interest in winter sports?
Every athlete and every code of sport has a certain selection criteria as well as qualification criteria. And that criteria is set by the international federations. We simply have to conform to that. And SASCOC has got a policy that says if you qualify based on your international body, then you go to the Olympics.
Do you see a similar trend in the future where the Summer Games continues to enjoy more popularity than the Winter Games?
The fact that the Summer Games are bigger is purely due to the geography. So you'd find there are so many countries in Africa that doesn't have snow. And that's 54 states that can't go or participate. And you have the northern states, the European states that have snow for most of the year, in fact. And they're in a better position, better suited to go to the Winter Olympics. But that doesn't mean that we can't go. Those two sports that I mentioned, figure skating, ice hockey, we're really going to focus on ensuring that South Africa develops, but also we have a job to ensure that Africa develops as well, and South Africa will play a major role in promoting participation at the Winter Olympics.
Tell us a bit more about the future relationship with China, in particular with the plans for the BRICS Games.
This is something that I'm really looking forward to, and that's the creation of an Olympic Committee forum with the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, so that annually we have interactive games called the BRICS Games, where we go to China, or they come to us, or we go to Russia. And I'm busy chatting to the international presidents of the Russian Olympic Committee. I will be chatting with the Chinese Olympic Committee president to put this forum together so that every year we have this interaction and engagement with them.
Barry, it's obviously important to collaborate with other nations like Russia and China who have the experience in the Winter Games space in order to elevate the performance of a country like South Africa.
So we intend to sign bilaterals with each of these countries so that we can then develop a stronger and formal relationship with them in the exchange of youth, the exchange of coaches, and then these almost tests between the various sports so that we can improve our standard. And then when we go to these events in future, we can feel confident that we will go there flying the South African flag with pride.
Barry, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.